Hello, my dears. Now it's time to discuss the input groups. So this is a basic example of input groups. So what does input group do? So it actually make group of your text field along with the button, like you can see, or any other text field. You can see here text, but it appears here like a button text. So it is we cannot click it here, but it helps the user for better understanding the purpose of this text field. So you can see here example.com @example.com. Okay, so this is the reserve word written here. So this means this is the username. So this is also username. So this is one style of writing. This is another style of writing and making input group. So what does it show? It definitely show the link you enter, and it example help text goes outside the input group. Okay, so you can put here some money values, username, server name, and here we have text area. So you can enter multiple rows here. Okay, so one by one let's discuss the code. I have written the code for you. So this is individual, every text field is taken inside div. Okay, so why it is taken inside a div? This is a question. Before I explain it, first we have input and before input. This is for this first one. So this is input, and before input we have this input, this group text. We can call it as an input group text. Okay, so all of these are input group text, text. Okay, so first it is inside the span. Okay, and the class is input group text. So all of these span label will be inside the class input group text, and the id is basic add-on one. So you can assign any of the id. Okay, and this is the input type text. Class assign is form control. So this is basically a type of form control, but we are concerned with this one. Okay, so this is normal thing, placeholder and area described by basic add-on. This is actually the id, so you can assume your own id. For example, I take a b, okay, or I take a1, and here I also take a1. So this is up to you, doesn't matter. Okay, so you can see this is exactly in line with this. Why now the question arises, why we put it inside a div? And the div is input group mb3. Okay, mb3 is actually used for the margins. So the margin set is 3. So if we remove it, like from the first one, we save it, you can see now these two appear in separate lines. This one inside the span, and this is a text field. Okay, so does not seem to be meaningful. So thus we have put it inside the separate div. Okay, like if we want to resize it, so we can say like, okay, so I directly write inside this, for example, div, and I take the width to be 400 pixels, let's suppose. Okay, so this is a div. Okay, so I take the id, id is d1 suppose, and I make it hash d1. Okay, so now you can see using id now this text field is resized. So all of these can be resized. Now see this this one has an input group at the end, which is @example.com. okay, so you can see this is example.com. so instead of writing first the span element, we write the input first and then span, so nothing changed, and this one appears at the end. So it depends on text, so the text here is less. So if we add, okay, let's suppose, now you can see it is it occupies more space, so it increases when the text inside it increases. Okay, so this one is for the link. So you can see the third leaf, and we have put here link, nothing changed. And what is this? Look at for this this one, which has input group both at the start and the end. Okay, so this is first label it. Okay, and after it we have second div. Okay, so if we remove, you can remove, there is nothing to be happen except this one goes from here, and we have first span and then span. So we put first span and then span, and both all are assigned to the same class. Remember that all the inputs and all the input groups will be assigned to same class, and then we have this input as such. Okay, nothing changed. Similarly we have this, so first input, then span, and then input. So this is span, input, span, and then input. And look at this one. Okay, so look at the last one. So only one change. Okay, there is one change, which is the text area instead of input. Okay, and the rest of things are same. So hope you understood. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much.